So sometimes I think back to a basic training where there's this kid. He was a good shooter. His PT stuff was in order, and by all metrics seemed to be just a good dude. But there was some type of live fire exercise we were doing, and the kid just kind of fell to pieces. He couldn't manage the stress. I remember looking at him just kind of like, dude, what's the matter with you? He just looked like a goat rope. And since that time, you know, in the training world, I'm a pro trainer. I travel around the country teaching classes. I still, from that day, long time ago up until this day at present, you can kind of see where some folks have it and some folks don't. Now, if you don't have it, you can work on it. And all that stuff is kind of two different variables. One's that mindset, everything from having the courage and being able to master fear and not just execute a shooting drill, which is fantastic. We want to be able to do that, but to be able to do it while the whole world is kind of on fire around you, to be able to just keep pushing through, having that courage and be able to master your fear and think clearly in the midst of chaos. Dude, that is so ridiculously rare, and to such effect that I can watch somebody just kind of crush it on the range and drill, and that's fantastic. You know, yay for crushing it on the range, but that doesn't immediately translate into fight-winning stuff. They may not be able to perform that under a fight, and very, you know, I would say it's unlikely they would be able to just all of a sudden, what they did on the range, boom, they put it in a fight and they've got it. And a lot of times on the range, it's a little bit range theatrics that we're preparing for a fight against the Mongolian horde single-handedly, you know, reload, you know, and all in one spot without movement or cover. And you're like, man, that is some Custer's last stand you're rocking there, bro. And I'm not trying to make too much fun. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes there's a disconnect between what happens real life and then whatever pipe dream we've got playing out of the range. And the range is meant to really cultivate skills, so then we can do force-on-force engagements and, you know, vet what we've done on the range to see if it actually works under fear and stress. But it is very easy and yeah, very possible to be a magnificent shooter and a really, really crappy fighter. Now, being a good shooter will help you immensely in becoming a better fighter, but doesn't immediately translate in. One does not equal the other. You could be a great fighter and a crappy shooter. Though, man, what we really want to do is, hey, no excuses, be a great shooter, be a great martial artist, and it works real life. You know, when somebody all of a sudden ambushes you and you're on the X and you have to react right then and there, that you'd be able to summon the courage, master the fear, and push on through with something that's brutally effective. And that's good. That's one piece. That's kind of the mindset. The other piece is really the tactics, and it recognizes, man, it's not really about fast shooting. Fast shooting is good, so be good, fast, and accurate at shooting. But it's really about being in the right place at the right time. It's more about seeing quickly and thinking quickly and getting to that place. We're recognizing, whoa, I'm in his ambush. Get off the X, get out of the ambush, and set your own counter ambush, and then lay waste. So anyway, there's a lot more to it than simply just shooting. And you need to understand when we come to shooting, and let's say you can crush that reload. You just devastating transitions and you're very, very quick ready ups. Wonderful, good. Now just say I have checked a block and now I'm ready to move on to think about tactics and doing stuff under force on force and all the stuff that comes after that. But it's really fast and accurate shooting is a means to an end. And unless you're a competition shooter, it is not an end of itself. If you're a competition shooter, that is your game. That is the entire game. It is a means to winning a fight, but it does not end the fight, right? Fast seeing, fast thinking, right place, right time, right mindset, master the fear, summon up courage, think clearly in the midst of the fray, and then the last part, shoot fast and accurate, right? Shoot fast and accurate. So you want that piece, and I'm not pulling one piece down to exalt another. I want fast and accurate shooting way up here where it should be, and then take this stuff that's called mindset and tactics and exalt it even higher, right? So hold both. Don't pull one down at the expense of the other. But anyway, guys, train hard, train smart. We'll see you next time.